Hey, everybody. It's the Sales Hacker Podcast. It's Friday Fundamentals. Happy Friday. I hope wherever you are excited about the weekend and you've got some fun things planned and coming up. This week, we've got our guest from the Tuesday episode back on the show, Stephanie Blair. Stephanie is the CEO and founder of an organization called Know and Flourish, which is her consulting and coaching firm focused on developing and nurturing modern leaders within a broad organizational context. She spent a number of years at eMarketer in a number of different individual contributor and senior leadership roles prior to launching Know and Flourish. And before that, she got her career started at the New York Daily News. Now, the question we want to pose to her before we hear from our sponsor, or after we hear from our sponsor, is what are the three qualities of a fantastic modern leader? The three qualities of a fantastic modern leader. Before we get there, we want to thank our sponsor. Our sponsor is Outreach. Outreach triples the productivity of sales teams and empowers them to drive predictable and measurable revenue growth. By prioritizing the right activities and scaling customer engagement with intelligent automation, Outreach makes customer-facing teams more effective and improves visibility into what really drives results. Thank you, Outreach. Now, Stephanie, welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We're excited to have you back. We put the question to you, my friend. What are the three qualities of a fantastic modern leader?
Okay, well, first let's align on what we think modern leadership means. I think it's somebody who creates an environment and establishes a team morale in which everybody's able to rise. It's an all ships rise mentality. And so in order to do that, I think you need three essential qualities. The first of which is having emotional intelligence. And I know we hear that word thrown around, or EQ as it's now called, but that's really the ability to express one's concerns, to handle interpersonal relationships with empathy and fairness. And I think it's important that that shows up consistently and not just when it's convenient for the leader. So that's number one. Number two is empathy. So, being able to rewind the tape a bit to when you were first starting your career and understanding how hard it may have been to juggle personal life and work, or, to not have all the answers all the time and sort of unlearn your skill in a way to help others build their skills. So sort of break things down into smaller parts and have some grace in the process. And then the third thing is effective communicators. I think everything in business centers around communication. And when you don't have it, that's when silos are built. That's when resentment is seen. And it's really hard to do effective work that way. So being an effective communicator is key.
So playing it back, emotional intelligence or EQ, empathy, and then being a great communicator. Those are the three qualities that make a great modern leader.
That's what I'm saying from my perspective, Sam.
Well, your perspective is the important perspective on today's particular episode of Friday Fundamentals. You're the one that counts. So we love it. Stephanie, remind us if folks want to reach out to you and they want to get in touch with you because they're inspired by what you're saying or they want to hire Know and Flourish. How should they do that? How should they contact you?
So LinkedIn is probably best, and I could be found, my name is Stephanie Blair, so it's just /Blair Stephanie.
Awesome. And if folks want to reach out to me, you can, linkedin.com/Sam F. Jacobs. If you want to buy a sales engagement platform, we think the one that you should buy is Outreach. Outreach triples the productivity of sales teams and empowers them to drive predictable and measurable revenue growth. Outreach is actually now the sales engagement platform that we're using at Revenue Collective, which is exciting. And they've got their conference coming up in about, I'm recording this at the in the middle of February. Right around the beginning of April, we are going to have Unleash in San Diego. I was there last year. It was a fantastic conference. And it's just a good opportunity to get to San Diego, which has a number of wonderful things, including a great climate. So that's Outreach. Stephanie, thanks for being on the show. Thanks to all those that are listening. And we'll talk to everybody next time.
Have a great one.
You too.